Hi, this is Mark from WP Mayor, and in this video we'll be reviewing the new LMS theme from Themeum called Varsita. Now, WordPress has been used for possibly every website imaginable, and one of the types of sites that seems to be growing in popularity with WordPress is that of an LMS, a learning management system. It's a site that can be used for a variety of purposes having to do with online education and training of all sorts. Both themes and plugins have been developed for this purpose, and one of the latest is the Varsita theme from Themeum. Like quite a few other themes found on the ThemeForest marketplace, Varsita comes pre-packed with a few plugins, the main one being the Themeum LMS plugin. Themeum LMS is a powerful extension that adds quite a lot of functionality to your site to be able to run it as an e-learning platform, catering for any number of courses, lessons, assignments, students, and a lot more. Varsita is a modern theme with at least 5 homepage variations to cater for different businesses and customer bases. It's also responsive, making it possible for your students or employees to learn through the use of their smartphones or tablets. As already mentioned, Varsita comes with a few plugins included and supported by it, one of which is Revolution Slider, which is an all-purpose slider that can be used to display any type of content. Another plugin included with the theme is Visual Composer, a drag-and-drop page builder plugin that allows you to take full control of how your WordPress site looks without the need to learn any code. It also supports plugins such as BodyPress and WooCommerce and provides a PayPal payment gateway to be able to handle any payments. If you're using this theme as a university website, for example, you can build an e-commerce store right there and then within your main site. The Varsita LMS plugin is the main plugin that makes this theme what it is. It provides a powerful dashboard from where you can check useful stats such as total sales and orders, pending orders, courses, teachers, and so on. And it was built to make the process of setting up and maintaining your LMS as easy as possible. Let's take a look at what it's like to set up the Varsita theme. When you install Varsita, you are provided with a number of theme options that you can change to your liking, ranging from the header to a coming soon page. You can access them all from the Theme Options button in your dashboard. Your first tab is the Header tab, from where you can select whether to make it a sticky header or not, where you can set the top margin and even the bottom margin for your header. Next up is Subheader, where you can add a blog banner or a background color. And then you have the logo and favicon, which you can upload as you wish. Layout and styling is where you can make most changes to the looks of your site. You can select the layout, whether you want it full width or box width. You can change the body background. You can set a preset layout color, select a custom color, as you can see from here, for links, background colors, and so on. And then you can even change the typography. You can change the body font, menu font, headings font, and so on. Each one changing the font family, weight and style, alignment, subsets, size, and color. Blog is where you can select whether to have post comments on or off, where you have blog author, blog date, blog category, blog tag, post edit, single post comment, post navigation, the blog read more, and you can even change the continue reading text. Portfolio is then where you set how many portfolios you have per page, where you can disable filters, portfolio single view, portfolio image pop-up, and even Ajax load more. In the footer section, you can set whether to have copyright on or off. You can change the copyright text to whatever you need it to be, including links, and you can even add your custom CSS or your Google Analytics code. You even have an option for a coming soon page. If you enable this, you can set the coming soon date, the title that you'd like to have, as well as a description. If you save changes with the coming soon, your front end will look something like this. Your last tab is the import and export, where you can import and export your theme option settings from files, text, or URL. Now let's look at the actual Themeum LMS plugin. This is the main driving force behind the Varsita theme. Once again, in your dashboard, you'll find Themeum LMS, from where you can add courses, categories, lessons, teachers, events, event categories, event speakers, change settings, and view all the orders. I've already set a few up, so I will be going through them one by one. Taking a look first at the settings, from here you can set the currency that you'll use, the checkout page, payment success return page, payment cancel return page, all which you set yourself, as well as set the PayPal settings, whether to enable or disable it, your PayPal email address, and whether to use PayPal or PayPal Sandbox. Going to all courses, we will look at the basic course that I have already set up. Once you open a new or existing course, you can change its title, as well as its description. You can set the course category from the course categories meta box. You can even set a featured image, and then you've got the course item settings. From here you can set a subname for the course, add the course lessons, which I will show you next, the number of lessons that you will have, attach any attachment files, the course teacher, the featured, whether it's going to be a featured course or not. You can select a color, add the course price, and whether it will be a free course or not. Going to course categories, from here you can add as many categories as you want. In my case, I've added an advanced, basic, and intermediate course. This is just like adding any other WordPress category. From lessons, we can add as many lessons as we like. Here I've added an introduction to WordPress lesson with a description, as well as the lesson item settings. You have the lesson type, whether it's free or paid. You can select or upload files for videos, add a lesson video URL from YouTube or Vimeo, add any attachments, in which my case I've added a PDF. All you have to do is select and upload a file, and you can even add a video duration. Within the Teachers tab, you can add again as many teachers as you'd like. I have added one myself already. Here you can see I've set the name, a brief description, added a website, my email address, experience, what I'm specialized in, and then you can add the lesson course. So in this case we'll do basic course, and you can add your Facebook account, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, and so on. Next up, we'll look at the events. From here, we can create as many events as we'd like. I've created a welcome party event. Again, you add the title, you add the description, you can set the event categories, and then you've got the event item settings. From here, you can set the start date and time, the event end date and time, the speaker, which we will see how we add later on, the event price, which in this case will be 0, so this is free, the event place, and then you can add the address of your choice. You will even have a Google map included. Looking at the event categories, again, it's just like adding any WordPress category. You can create as many as you like. So in this case, I added a casual event, a formal event, a get-together, a student's event, and a teacher's event. Adding an event speaker is very easy as well. You can just add the name, the description of them, their designation, the speaker's website, and their email address. Last up are the all orders. From here, you'll be able to see the course name, product ID, user ID, price, payment ID, order status, and the date that the order was made. Now to the front end of Varsita. Modifying the looks of the site is up to personal preference, but for this review I've just left it as is, as basic as possible. Looking at the home screen, all I've done is add a simple welcome message, and I included a couple of widgets in the footer. If we go to the members section, we can see where you can register from, register a new account with Varsita. You can even log in and view your user's activity. Going to teachers, you can add a description of your choice and list down the teachers that you would have entered. In my case, I can see that I have myself with all the information that I had entered on the backend. I even have the related course that I will be teaching. Moving on to set course, You can see your basic course with the description, the course lessons, and meet our course teacher. Each have a link to the respective areas, and you even have a buy now button, which all you have to do is click on and click on checkout. It will take you to your account with the product name and price, as well as a payment option. Moving on to the lesson in particular, looking at Introduction to WordPress, again you have the description as well as the download attachment link for the attachment that we added. We then have the events, where again I've added a simple description on a page, and then you have the event in question, the welcome party with the date, time, location, a link to the speaker, as well as the event location map. Looking at the speaker in particular, you have all the information that you would have entered. And finally, I've added a simple drop me a line page, just a contact page with a basic form. With regards to support, as with other products on the ThemeForest market, it's provided by the theme creators, in this case Themeum. They've got a questions page on their site where premium theme customers can ask questions and get answers, as well as go through others' questions to find solutions to any issues they might have encountered. Pricing-wise, Varsita is available for purchase from ThemeForest for $58 for a regular license. At that price, you're also getting the included plugins and an LMS that anyone would be able to set up, use, and make the most of for their website, whether it's an educational institution, a training organization, or even a workplace just looking to offer training to employees. Considering the prices of other WordPress LMS systems out there, Varsita is on the affordable side, with most others offered being around or higher than the $100 mark. In conclusion, there are those of you out there that might be wary of using WordPress themes that come pre-packed with plugins and other files, sometimes resulting in a bloated theme, and you may be right. However, Varsita seems to incorporate some handy plugins and features that anyone looking to create an LMS could use. After all, if you don't currently need an e-commerce store, you can always leave out WooCommerce. However, it will still be readily available if you decide to open one in the future. The same can be said for the other plugins such as Revolution Slider or MailChimp. The short time I spent working with Varsita and the Themeum LMS plugin has been quite productive. They both offer an intuitive UI that any level of WordPress user will be able to use in order to maintain the site, so there's no worries of clients being unable to keep their sites updated. On the front end, you're free to modify the looks as you'd like. You've got quite a few theme options readily available, and you also have Visual Composer for those extra design tweaks. So if you're looking to create a WordPress site for any form of educational or training institution, this theme is worth taking a look at. Thank you very much for watching.